Hi, I'm Paul Miller, and if I could just ask for a moment, who's in the audience? What is your background? Are you in business owner? How many are business owners? Manufacturing? Designers? Or marketing people? Any other? One or the other? Service? What kind of service?
Residential, commercial payment.
So we have an interesting topic, which is very timely for today's stress in business, and we hope that we will give you some information that we can generate some questions afterwards. So this is our distinguished panel. My background is corporate brand identity. Chuck is in advertising and marketing. Martha is also advertising focused on green and sustainable communications. And Jane is the director of New York Designs, which is an economic development program of So it's not easy being green. We've heard that before, but it never had the same meaning as it does today. The principle, I'm not going to stand here, I'm going to fall over. The principles for marketing your green business really isn't any different than marketing any other business. The difference is understanding the selling proposition to this kind of market and issues, knowing your clients and prospects, who are your competitors, how are they talking about their business, how does it relate to what they're trying to do. And only after you understand all the players in the playing field can you really create a strategy that will lead to success. Marketing communication is really about consistent and effective messaging. This is really key in terms of being truthful and accurate. We'll talk a little bit about things that are under the umbrella of greenwashing, which is in the long run going to be hit by the people in the know and be embarrassing. It's not enough to say that you're green. You need to understand your product, its valuations, and how it is going to translate to communication. Ultimately, we're talking about being honest. It's about good corporate behavior, communications, and again, it's not a rational. It's not a reactive movement. It's an evolutionary process. Essentially, there are three components to understanding where you're going to create your communications. There's product and service brand in the selling environment, whether it's retail or business to business, and who is your audience. There are places that will become landmarks in terms of, are you saying the right thing or you're not? The Federal Trade Commission has published the environmental marketing guidelines. Can be found on our website, and they have guidelines to apply to all marketing media, from advertising, labels, packaging inserts, word symbols, logos, and electronic media, both on web and email communications. It's a very thorough piece of documentation, and it's not that difficult to get through. There are a lot of symbols that we see in a lot of organizations. Some are in the architectural and building area, which has really taken some of the first steps to validating and guiding the use. Western Building Council, there's some nonprofits in the city that are helpful to both generating networking opportunities and disseminating information about different types of organizations and opportunities. Spectrum Green is one, which is part of the Industrial Retention Network. Made NYC is a website that is a listing based on New York manufacturers. It's a place you can be listed, it's a place to find resources. series of other symbols and icons, and these are only a few of what is out there. Some of the things that we are familiar with, like the USDA for organic. What does organic mean in terms of a ingestible product, whether it's food or snack? There are a lot of symbols that look like they are official, but not necessarily. The cradle certification is one that is one of the more thorough and respected elements in terms of the whole process. One of the things to highlight here is that in terms of the journey, it doesn't matter where you start. You really have to start somewhere. Nobody is ever going to be 100% green, or maybe someone. But the important thing is to do it, to get started. You don't have to be, it's a long journey. And in order to be ethical about it, don't talk about what you don't know, don't talk about what you're not. It's important to tell people what you do, and how it functions and operates. There are energy companies that run the spectrum of good, better, best. This is going to be an ongoing process. There are consumer good companies. You can tell that I put Ben & Jerry's up as the biggest logo because it's like that. Green Depot has eco options. Does it mean that Green Depot is green? Not necessarily. There are also some price tags for some of these icons and indicators. Another example is the green insurance company. And they're making an effort by giving discounts for less carbon output for automobiles that you may have. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are certainly green, but they are certainly taking a step on the way. You look at the other end of the spectrum with Waste Match and iStone and Green Depot, they're way ahead of the curve. They've really become pioneers in this area. Tri-State Biodiesel is another one that is amazingly green, and it's a tough journey for the people that have come that far. New technologies are going to succeed because, that's my turn.
Yeah.
That's my job.
It's okay.
New technologies are going to succeed because companies will find ways to tap into our current behaviors. Prius is a great example. Toyota didn't ask us to change our behavior. They've supplied us with a product that works in the environment, that works on our interest in doing the right thing, and there's certainly lots of